Hello and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. The making Ripple and Amazon have formed a relationship. We're going to have a discussion about it today. Okay, so maybe now you've heard about Ripple. First, have a look at this. Ripple deserves kudos for its success, as the company has been recognized in several important areas. Award for Outstanding Leadership in Digital Currency. Let's use the XRP ledger once more. It would appear that Ripple, the XRP community, XRP, and the XRP ledger continue to be victorious in all aspects of life. To put it mildly, this train, we're told, can't be derailed. That is a fact, if you will. Here, have a look. I look forward to the forthcoming wordings from Monica by 2030. The total value of real-world assets that will have been tokenized, including home bonds, equity investment funds, and so on, is expected to reach into the tens of trillions. Take a look at how quickly the globe is sending to it. A new digital era is upon us, men. Right. Tokenize, you say. That's what the future holds. What can shift this much money around? In particular, I'm looking forward to the day when certain illiquid assets can be placed on the blockchain. It's safe to say that the future holds some wild times for you guys. It's about to become wacky, so let's have this conversation now. So, have a look at this. Mr. Poole asked if the timing was right and implied a link to business connections. Strange alliances spring up out of nowhere. Then, have a look at what Brad Garlinghouse said at the Davos 2023 conference. That is why I have come. Hence, my presence here in Davos. In my meetings with regulators, I hope to establish a collaborative relationship and explain Ripple's perspective and methodology. And I must say, I've been met with remarkable openness and enthusiasm from the Davos crowd. What was he doing there, guys? Right. Consider this. Financial institutions are starting to accept Ripple payments. Right. It can only be altered from the inside out. Isn't it cool? Right. Towards the end of the video, we'll be discussing today's topic. Guys, if we could just get to that, occult stuff. Here's something else from Mr. Poole. It's true that unexpected alliances can form. As you watch your money vanish right in front of your eyes. Now you understand why that's out of the question. Because there is a link right here to maybe not Amazon. Brad Garlinghouse suggests you read this. We're thrilled to have Warren Jensen join the Ripple board of directors. And as the new chair of our audit committee, Warren's dedication to and mastery of crypto's trademarks of openness and trust will be an invaluable asset as we expand internationally. Guys, listen up. Right now, the Ripple folks are ecstatic to announce that Warren Jensen has joined the company's board of directors. Just what is going on here? No, seriously, you guys. Oh, my. Okay, let's begin. In the 3 days since Taurus gave her order to him and the men he recruited, have you been keeping track of what Ripple has been up to? After hiring Amazon's former CFO, Medico introduced a CBDC platform. Why? Simply put, it states, this is where it's at, dudes. Tidal waves. The board of directors now includes Warren Jensen. This is not anything we have made up. Let's have a chat about it. From crypto-enabled payments to tokenized real-world assets like CBDCs and stablecoins, crypto and the blockchain continue to demonstrate their practical utility. Ripple expands and matures as the industry does. And it's critical that leaders who can see the big picture and think creatively take charge right now. This is a big announcement for them. Someone new has joined the group. Plus, he has extensive experience as a chief financial officer and head of operations. As Ripple continues to extend its position in worldwide marketplaces, Jensen brings with him decades of experience in business with some of today's most renowned firms, including Amazon, Delta Airlines, and BC Electronic Arts. Exactly what do we see there, fellas? Amazon. Okay, you make a good point. Guys with Amazon.com experience. Isn't it, at the very least, an intriguing thing to say, fellas? The time is now without a doubt. Let's return to this spot. Here, have a look. Former Amazon CFO Warren Johnson. Right. Wow. What are you, men, completely insane? Amazon, Delta, and NBC aren't the only ones who think so. Where do we stand with this? Quote, throughout my career, I've had the good fortune to work for some of the most recognizable names in their industries, all of which are at the forefront of revolutionary change. Guys, listen up. Right. That's why I'm psyched to be joining Ripple now, when blockchain and cryptocurrency are beginning to play an increasingly important role in the financial sector. Right. Wow. I too felt this was important to bring up. These previous employers of these individuals have all found success with their ventures. Isn't that strange? Including Ripple now. Listen closely, fellas. Isn't it fascinating how this all works out? Okay, on to Ashley's next tweet. Sometime soon, Amazon will make a splashy statement that will cause waves. The elemental forces of fire and water collide. Why, then, does she bring up the fact that fire and water don't mix? This is too crazy to be true, has David Schwartz been warning us since the year ended. Wait a second. What? At 6:03 p.m. on December 24, 2022, this tweet was sent. It was all David Schwartz's idea. We've used up every possible ingredient. Earth belongs to Google, the air to Apple, fire to Amazon, and water to Ripple. We arrive at this point. Amazon is on fire. Waves are a combination of water, fire, and water. Right. Wait a second, please. If you combine the colors blue and red, you get purple. Does that mean it's royal? So maybe that's why purple is associated with XRP. Perhaps from the 1, 2, or 3 pictures and who knows what more. That's also worth a few nuggets of gold. Now, pay attention to this because relationship profile tremor. Right. So, Ripple is mentioned in this paragraph earlier, right? Which is really interesting. But here's where things become very intriguing. This relates to the Riddler's gang, so stick around for a deeper dive than usual in today's movie. Kendra Hill asserted a collaboration between the Ripple and Amazon before Ashish Birla's illustrious hack. She claims that in 2015, Amazon made an agreement to acquire 5 billion XRP. The announcement of this merger was scheduled for March 2019, but guys, what year is it? Right. That's the catch, though. Which is very peculiar, no. Which is rather peculiar. Odd, because if you descend here, you will find a long-awaited collaboration formalized through an agreement struck in 2015. 5 billion XRP are in Amazon's possession. Until the collaboration is made public, the XRP is being held in a secure account. Right. For what reason has this been hidden? When new collaborations are announced, why does the XRP price not change? Right? The reason given was because XRP was useless at the moment. But I suppose that will change pretty quickly. They are also picky about the relationships they announce. Exactly. Publicly. That's the truly fascinating claim. Or, you have to admit that's an intriguing argument, right? Think of all the secret alliances that have been formed or are in the works but have not been revealed to the public yet. Right. And how many agreements have been finalized so far? There are probably over 1,000 of you guys right now, and I think the number is in the hundreds. A partnership between Amazon and Ripple seems pointless. The value offered by Ripple, XRP, and Cody's Wink in 2015 is unparalleled. A different Ripple. The whole thing was orchestrated by happenstance. Set Amazon aside for a second. As well as the Federal Reserve, Ripple is connected to other major financial institutions. Let Amazon die. If you have a business partnership with the Federal Reserve and one of them dies, that's it, right? The Fed is the government. With Cody's and XRP, you get the best of both worlds, a payment processing solution built right into smart contracts with flexible privacy controls. There is no better fit for a firm like Amazon. Amazon is quite comparable to Ripple in that both have connections to influential people and organizations. Right. So, what do you all think? Right. Because of the new Pixar movie Elemental, this is incredibly peculiar and out of the ordinary. The release date is set for June 2023, or maybe June 2023. Isn't that the estimated time frame for reaching a compromise? A public release of the Hinman materials seems inevitable in that case. Hold on a sec. Strange, to say the least. I know, it's weird, right? Lumen and Ripple XRP are featured in this film. Indeed, there is. Indeed, there is. The character roster also includes one named Guardian. Discord has reached a breaking point. Why? Here, have a look. Wait, assuming that this is the case. Lumen, is this person? To continue. Does this person go by the name Ripple? Wave and Light. This is indeed a perfect union. Hold on a second. The running time of the film is a whopping 133 minutes. Inquiring minds want to know. Whoa, 1108 in today's preceding video, we cover this topic in great detail. Right. This is in line with the uphold, tweeted message. This is fine, fellas. What a mind-boggling thought. Wait a second. So, this is completely insane. Do you have the guts to enter the maze? I don't understand why everything they do is so covert, right? It's completely obvious. Everything they do is there for all to see. The colors are red and blue. And that's just like, what? Yang and yang, of course. Right, so tell me, folks, why is everything this way? Right. Why do so many well-known businesses, and Ripple XRP in particular, seem to be steeped in symbolism? When we bring up the yin and yang dudes. Right. This picture right here depicts that, thus it might be appropriate for our discussion. Right. Similar to the case above top. So, down here, which is just like yang and yang men. That's why up in the clouds. And the world we find ourselves in now. The domain of physical reality, perhaps? Right. Isn't it obvious what kind of person this is? Getting past deception or a barrier to the truth. I felt the need to emphasize. I believe I looked this quote up online, so here it is. Quotes from Hermes Trismegistus, sorry. If you just start walking in his direction, you'll start to notice it everywhere. Guys, quote ends. Guys, I'm not talking to you, but you get the picture. Do you find that strange, guys? Certainly unusual, if not bizarre. When I initially heard this remark, the first question that came to mind was, if you set foot on which path? In this direction, gents, right? You'll notice that it's pervasive. That is to say, you will discover evidence of the divine or God in everything. The existence of God is not fascinating in and of itself. Keep in mind that XRP is relevant here. Don't forget this, boys. For some reason, this is all related to XRP. Why? All we hear is why. The XRP community has puzzlers because. Right. The Riddler also duped you. This isn't a story about XRP in isolation. As above, so below, and within can be seen while looking up the definition of a quote. Therefore, helpless. Right. Both spiritual and material topics are covered. You can halt here and investigate the various possibilities, but to me, the literal meaning is something fairly straightforward. Anything that happens in the stars can happen on Earth as well. Right. Similar to the case above top. I'll explain why below. But inwardly. Thus without. So now you know why Mr. Poole state examined grief results in destruction. Right. Because even if there is sadness, there is still hope, right? Because everything is dependent on the individual. I didn't want to leave that out since I thought the whole thing was fascinating, folks. However, each of you must draw your own judgment, correct? Simply no guidance whatsoever. And you can see that in today's clip. Let's get ready in case Ripple and XRP or the Ripple and Amazon people show up. Not financial guidance, but still incredible. If you found it entertaining, please show your appreciation by clicking the like button. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell to be notified. See you in the next video. Bye.